Sneaker Show!
Ooh-wee, have we got a guest for you this week. This is Sneaker Show Podcast. We're three guys who like sneaker culture, and we're very lucky and blessed to have a guest like Jamaine. Jamaine's another guy with YYC Soldiers in Calgary. You can find him on Instagram at The Jamaine Way. We've got a ton of sneakers to look at and talk about. This guy's got opinions. He knows what he's about. Shout out to my homies here, the co-hosts of Sneaker Show. We got Nathan, Young Tabasco, and we got Shay, 403 Fredo. Let's start with Fredo. What sneakers do you have for us this week, my guy?
Talked a little bit about the Valentine's Day Jordan 1 that's coming out next year. And we got a little bit more details on the eBay Dunk release.
Coming a crazy case. Like something we've never seen before. Tab Man, what you got for us?
I brought a Year of the Rabbit Jordan 1 low that I am very excited about, and I know the rest of us showed some love to it as well. We touched on some threes, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Fun episode, that's for sure.
I've got another pair of Dunks. These ones are the Run the Jewels Dunks. It's my favorite of all time hip-hop band, and I can name all of their songs, so that's a lot of fun to get into. Just thank you for being here. We got a ton of shoes to see. This is our new best friend. We're so lucky that Jamaine spent this time with us. Guy's got the energy. I'm feeling gassed up. Please look for his Instagram. Treat yourself to all these fanny packs. The Jamaine Way. Let's go. Thank you for listening. If you'd like to see what we're about, the YouTube link is in the description of this podcast. Hit and subscribe on that. Dude, that's love. Thank you. Shout out to all the new listeners and viewers. Thank you for being here. Let's get it on. Hey, Jamaine, we want to get to know you, man. Let's start this off by just like finding out what your thing is. Is it Dunks? Is it Jordans? Are you in one specific lane? Please tell us what you're about.
Yeah, man. So my shoe journey started with Nike basketball. I was a hooper when I was a kid. Nike's great like ad campaigns hooked me in. So Nike basketball from day one. That naturally branches off into Air Jordans. So my collection is like 99.9. And by 99.9, I mean 100% Nike basketball and Air Jordans. That's it. That's literally it. That's all.
Oh, man, we love it. We were talking to your friend Adam last week, and a very similar story. He's like, if it's not Nike or Jordan brand, I'm not wearing it. Will you pay resale price? What's the last pair that you actually didn't pay retail for?
Never, not once.
Whoa.
The only pairs you can kind of consider me not paying retail for are player exclusives because they don't have a retail price. So I dropped not even that much bread when it comes to other PE prices, but like, a few hundred here or there. But like historically, man, I keep it low. Like I came up, like I said, Nike basketball, Air Jordan, working at Foot Locker from a young age, you get that 30% discount. Like you can't go back from that, man. So like you can't, you got to stay with the cheap stuff. So like, I'm always out for a deal. I'm never like one of those dudes who needs to like, oh, I need it now. I'll pay resale. I'll pay X amount over market just to get it right now. Like way I see it, man, if I want it now, I want it in a year. If I want it in a year, I want it in 10 years. At some point in those 10 years, I'm going to get it for retail and under. So I got patience. Patience is been my virtue, man. It's worked out for me. So no resale over here.
Cool.
Well, you're a better man than all three of us, I tell you that.
You know what helps too? Honestly, like I was saying, Nike basketball, I got a whole bunch of stuff that no one else wants, man. Honestly. Like when it comes to my Nike basketball stuff, it's so niche that like I get the stuff for dirt cheap and I'm happy as hell. So I'm straight.
And it's working for you.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my God, we're gonna get to some fit picks here. With does it fit? We'll play the game at the end of here. But like, how do you put it together? When you're putting a fit together, where do you start? Do you start with the shoes?
Sure do. That's the start for me, man. Like the first thing I know I'm gonna rock is a pair of shoes. And like since I was a kid, since I was about like, because I got my first pair when I was 11 years old, I've been sequential with it. So it's like I'll start with ones and go right through to, I mean, I don't have 37s, so it's my most recent pair of 34s. So I'll go ones to 34s. And like, I got an app that's kind of got them all organized and like the date I got them and stuff like that.
Oh,
So I'm
sick.
like, exactly. So like I'll be wearing all my shoes, every single one of them. And I have shoes from 15, 20 years ago. And people are like, oh man, how do they stay so fresh? And like, you must have like sat on those for X amount. It's like, no, I wear every single one. And that's how they stay fresh. If you're literally wearing like one of your shoes every time you hit the streets or do whatever you do, not only you rocking them, which for me is the point of all this. Like I got to be wearing my shoes,
Yeah.
but like they're staying in rotation, they're staying healthy, so they're not gonna like disintegrate or stuff like that later on. Like shoes tend to do when you keep them in the box. So you're
Right.
keeping them healthy. You're gonna have them on your feet, wearing for X amount of years, man. So rock your kicks, people, rock them.
We were just talking off mic before we got started here. I just started keeping mine in my boxes like today. I ran out of room. I got too many shoes for this closet, so now I'm keeping them in the boxes. And these guys say I'm going to stop wearing them. There'll be shoes that I forget about, so I need a better like inventory system to make sure that they keep on going on my feet.
That's the key, my dog. That's the key. I got an app, like I said, that I got the date of when I bought them, every single pair. If you do that and you just go through the checklist, you'll never miss a pair and you rock every single one and they'll last forever.
Killer. Okay, I'm going to need that from you for real.
I got you.
Guys, do you want to ask a couple questions before we start looking at some pairs?
Absolutely. So you had mentioned and Adam had mentioned that you're a PE guy. What are like you've got a few of them, hey?
You can say that. You can say that. I got a healthy amount of PEs, man. Like I've been lucky enough. Like I was a pretty big kid, so I had like size 13 shoes from like sixth grade on. So like,
Damn.
yeah, yeah. So being like the hoop kid that I was, like I was just after player exclusives and like pairs that I saw on TV, on highlights, and on my favorite players and things like that. And luckily enough, like a lot of my favorite players ended up being size 13s, and knew a dude who ended up getting into a locker room, working some jobs here and there. So one story turns to the next, and like years later, I'm sitting here with a bunch of PEs, all my size too, by the way, because I run into a bunch of PE collectors. It's like, oh yeah, I got this size 18, this, I got size 15, this, I got all these PEs. They don't wear a single one of them, which is crazy to me. Crazy, crazy. So all
Absolutely.
my PEs, which is a ton of them, all size 12 to 13. That's all I could wear. 12, 12 and a half, 13. So I wear
So
all my jeans.
if you got three standout PEs, what would they be for us? Your three favorite kind of thing.
You know what? I got a couple pairs here. I got two pairs, so I could pull up two.
Let's do that. Yeah,
This
absolutely.
pair, this is my first pair of P's right here. So this is a pair of Air Jordan 19 lows in black and varsity purple that were made for Mike Bibby in the 2003 season.
Wow.
So like, yeah, this is
Nuts.
my first pair here. Wear these all the time, and I love these. Obviously, you'll never forget your first, so keeping these forever.
They look brand new. They
Um,
do, especially for something that's 20 years old.
Yeah.
right?
Man.
And I wear these
Yeah.
joints. Yeah, I get around to wear them all the time, man. Yeah, like it's how it works. If you wear them just in rotation, they'll stay fresh. This pair I got, when did 34s come out? 2 years ago? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? This is a pair of Marquette
Wow.
Golden 34 Air Jordan, that is. Love these. I got a few 34 PEs around. I got some Oklahoma Sooner joints, breast cancer awareness. I got the road pair of these, which is navy blue, and basically the flip of this. I should have pulled them out. I don't have them out. Those are the only PEs I got out. So I got those somewhere. I got Eddie Jones, who was my guy growing up for the Miami Heat. I got his 18.5 somewhere. I got his 19 SEs as well for Miami Heat. Randy Foy, Hyper Revs 2016, Denver Nuggets, Katino Mobley, Lakers, Zoom BB PE2s and 3s, Jermaine O'Neal, Shocks, UPS. I got a pair of Vince Carter Shocks 2s, promo pair somewhere. Man, I should have been more prepared. I'll come on a different time and I'll have them all ready to go.
A healthy amount.
Yeah.
No doubt. You
Yeah.
can say
He
that.
wasn't
You can
lying. That's absolutely perfect. I love that. So we've chatted back and forth, and as we do, wrestling shirts, hey, we definitely have that in common. You got a
Yes,
pretty
sir.
crazy collection. You're always busting out a new one. Any that you've got recently that stand out? Any that you're trying to get that you just haven't been able to snag? What's happening in the world of shirts, brother?
Oh man. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Picked up some boots recently from the homie Matt Botvin, Tabasco. You know what the time it is with him.
Absolutely.
Um, I'm obviously always after some vintage joints. Always this right here, this 94 King of the Ring
Unreal.
right here. I had this for a while. I picked this off of a homie a couple years ago. Always rocking this. Oh, I'm after anything Ahmed Johnson. Ahmed Johnson was my guy coming up. So I got a couple Ahmed Johnson shirts, but there's still a few I need. So anything Ahmed, I'm here. Anything Owen, I'm here. Owen is also my dude coming up, still is my dude. So anything Owen at all. Tons of Brett stuff. I was lukewarm on Brett coming up, man. I didn't like Brett until he turned heel on everybody. Because like I was a weird kid, man, when it came to wrestling, man. Like I look back at all the guys I liked and they were all heels. I didn't want no baby faces. I want to know how you're cheering. I always like found solidarity with the heels when they were coming out talking. So I'm like, yeah, all these people booing. It's like, I'm not booing you. I love you. I love you. Like,
I was saying boo earns. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. They all say boo earns. Don't listen to them. Just say boo earns for sure.
So that'll tie me into my my last question for you there. One that we've been really are having a lot of fun hitting our guests with. Top 5 wrestlers, top 5 dead or alive, any order, doesn't matter. But hit me with your 5.
Okay. Let's get the easy ones out the way. Ahmed Johnson, definitely. Owen, definitely. Top 5, man. I'm gonna say The Rock, but specifically 1998. 1998 only. Yeah. I'm talking Nation of Domination leader. Because man, a little later when he gets all Dwayne Johnson, basically when he cuts the hair off and does all the Hollywood shit, I was out.
Yes,
I was out.
Yeah, Rock with hair.
I'm here for Versace shirts. You know what time it is. That's my Rock.
Glasses. Yeah, for sure.
There you go. Yeah, that's right.
Jabroni beating, pie eating. Yeah,
there it is.
Yeah, no,
there it is.
For sure. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. All right. That's 3. Let's go. Give me a tag team. Let me put Harlem Heat as 1. Can I use them? Yeah, Harlem Heat.
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't really fuck with WCW that much, but the little that I did, Harlem Heat, those were my guys. And number 5, rounding it out. Ooh, man. You know what? Currently I'm going through watching like early 80s stuff from before I was born, but I love it. Don Morocco was that dude in the early 80s. Let me tell you, man, I'm new on this Don Morocco thing. This guy was the man. So let me throw him in the top 5. But honestly, if you ask me this a month from now, it'll be different. So that's perfect. As of right now, those are my 5.
All right.
God, I love your hat so much, man.
Oh, you like that Joy boy? The corduroy, man. Yeah, I didn't know.
Oh, it's corduroy.
Yeah, it is.
Sick.
Yeah.
I thought maybe it'd be satin, but yeah, the close up, it's even better.
That's right, man. That's right. I appreciate you. WWF, man. WWF. You can't that's the best kind of entertainment there is. You can't beat it.
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Jamaine, thanks for bringing the energy. My God, we're just going to try to keep up with you here.
Oh, man, don't even worry about keeping up. It's all good.
You guys want to do some shoes in the news?
I got one quick question.
Okay.
I went deep into your Instagram, and back in like 2012, 2013, you had like a bunch of like lowriders.
Yeah.
Are you still like big into that scene?
Yeah, I was still low riding, man. So I had the last one I had was the 92 Grand Marquis on them 13-inch triple gold twisties. I didn't have it up and running this summer, sitting in the garage. I had some A-arm issues with it, some stuff. So hopefully I get that done over this summer. I could be back cruising again. But yeah, man, I've had a few Lolos in my life. I had my first car back in, what year was it? It was 2008, maybe 8, 9. It was a 64 Impala that I found in a barn find that I had to get towed to my house. Didn't run. I got that thing up and running. It was the weak ass motor too, the inline 6 on the 64. So it was weak, but I got it running anyways. And yeah, man, I've been into Lolo since before shoes, honestly, way as a kid, low ride and run deep with my family, man. My brother used to hit switches all the time, his guy. So I just fell in love as a kid. So low riding, I'll always be in the low riding scene. No doubt, man. No doubt.
Yeah, I was shocked to see that, especially for like someone who lives in Calgary.
Yeah,
I was really shocked to see that. So
yeah, no, there's a few of us, man. There's a few of us out here in Calgary. Obviously, we can only ride 5-6 months out the year, but make the best out of it, during those summer months. So we cruised for sure, for sure. But yeah, I mean, that's what's up, man. Do you ride at all or what?
No, I was just like shocked to see that on your Instagram, especially like going all the way back to like 2012, I think it was.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah, man. Like I said,
had
I
to ask.
before I could even was old enough to drive, I knew what I wanted to drive. I knew I wanted to roll 13-inch wires, 14-inch wires. So first ride, man, was hooked it up for sure. And ever since
Hell yeah.
summer months, I'm rolling.
We just keep finding out more stuff, and it just keeps
Yeah.
getting better and better.
Keep peeling the fucking layers back, bro. There's plenty of
God damn.
them.
Yeah, I respect you know what you're about.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see what you got to say about the news we got here.
Let's see. Let's see.
Retros. We've got Kentucky's, we've got Syracuse. We were really surprised when those came out this year. They came out within a week of each other. It sounds like the St. John's Dunks are next. When it comes to retros, it's kind of hard to beat these. Tab, Fredo, I know how you feel. Jamaine, do we need these?
I mean, I don't, but you might. You might. Like, there's some dunk heads out there, and there's some history behind these, man. I remember like way back when dunks were really picking up steam for the first time in the early 2000s. Like this NCAA pack, the highs, everyone was after them. So to see him coming out right again right now as lows, like if you're that collector dude who needs that, I would say you need to get on these for sure. Definitely.
I would like to just pay retail. That's my deal. I definitely don't want to pay how much these were going for until they came back. And now, if we got a shot at getting them for retail, sign me up.
Preach. No
I was
doubt.
thinking that too. I started playing with the idea of getting the red and then maybe, tracking down the purple and then like, not only doing the school pack, but just getting every color of these plain color and whites, right?
The color, the leather, all of it. It's just so wearable. It's just a really
Mm-hmm.
good shoe. Let's go,
Mm-hmm.
oh Canada! All right,
Shout out Terry Fox.
we've got these Jordan threes. They're talking about doing this Lucky Green women's exclusive in the spring. We were looking at the really exciting Jordan threes last week. These white cements look incredible, especially with the faded yellow on the tongue on the heel tab there. So, what if the green was incorporated, guys? How we feeling about this? How many pairs of threes are we going to buy next year?
Big pass for me as far as the color is concerned. But I tell you what, that build is everything, man. That toe slant, that light yellowing too, which I love. I love when my shoes start to yellow. I love when they get some character, some age to them.
Yeah,
So getting them beforehand is, it's one thing, but the toe build, someone who's been getting retro three since 2003, we've had some really boxy toe builds, wide toe builds, just some messed up builds altogether. So to see that the slim, like thin cut cement is back,
yeah.
the inline is back. Like I'm here for the builds, not necessarily the colorway.
Shay, what do you think of the green?
Yeah, these are tough. I don't know. I seem to like every women's exclusive shoe that comes out. Um, I would go for these if they do extended sizing, probably. But I would definitely be looking more for those white cements when they drop.
Yeah, yeah. It is this the way that they've done it thinner that's just really catches the eye. So clean. Tab.
I'm good on those green threes, but I still will take those green twos we were looking at a couple of weeks ago.
Hell yeah. Twos are a different story. Those are musts.
Now we're talking a man of taste.
That's right. That's right.
Let's just slide right into this. Custom of the week, you ask me. We were big into this Concepts Air Max that came out. They did the three pairs. This is the heavy pair, and they just turned all the denim black. And there's something about the way it makes this camo pop and become more of like a cohesive shoe. It's less like patchy. It just looks so good. I don't like the brown laces on mine, but I like the brown laces on this. Guys, it's just got me excited. I wanted to bring it to the podcast. Does anybody know how to do this? That seems like a lot of Sharpie marker.
I think I think you use the dye with like the dauber, and then
You just like
press.
dab it around kind of thing and
Yeah,
it
and then
spreads.
it kind of yeah.
Must
Yeah.
take a lot of tape work.
It's clean. It's clean. Like I don't, I'm not the big Air Max One dude, but I can appreciate a clean looking set. And that in itself is clean. And I do dig the brown laces on that pair
Hmm.
specifically. It's a good look.
Tim, what laces you got in your pair?
I got the white in there, and I don't even know. Did it come with white, or did I borrow it from something else? Did you put the velvet pair in?
I got the velvet in both of mine, yeah.
Right.
I have cream in all three of mine.
Yeah,
But
cream slaps. All right. That's what I've got for shoes in the news. Shay Fredo, please tell us about these chopped up eBay dunks we're seeing everywhere right now.
yeah, so there's 10 of these like tribute boxes that are up for auction right now. All the proceeds are going to the Bodecker Foundation. And each of these capsules, there's 10 of these that are up for auction. Each comes with a commemorative saw, as you can see on like the bottom left there. And then that pair on the left, so the top left pair, and the one right below it, that's like they're both actually like a size 9, because that's the like sample pair from back in the day. And the top one is actually just like the chopped up one. Um, the other pair is like the new pair that's coming out, and it comes with like a little card on each box that's numbered out of 10. And the box number is just based off like a random draw between whoever gets these. This box is the first ever skatable shoe box that any brand has ever done. There was a video on Instagram earlier. I think Tabasco shared it. But it was showing like some of the Nike skaters like actually skating the box, which was sick. You have to be pre-qualified by eBay to even bid on these, but bidding right now is around like 16K US. But yeah, unreal story, unreal packaging. Jermaine, I'm gonna throw this to you.
Yeah, yeah, man. Like, as someone who remembers, like, when these first dropped in the early 2000s and like the craze that surrounded it then, to see them come back, even in this kind of, cool commemorative way, having them cut and having this on stuff, like, I can dig it. I can dig it, man. Like, Nike is elite storytelling, like we all know. And this is just another example of that. And I think that, like, yeah, no, yeah, like I wouldn't necessarily rock them, but hey, somebody out there would, and that's what matters most. And not to mention the proceeds are out for good causes too. So, hey, man, like 2 thumbs up for SB on this one.
Yeah, I will say too, the pair on the left is, like I said, like a size 9, because that was a sample pair from back then. But once the bidding is done, if like once you win, if you don't send them your size in 5 days, they just automatically send you a size 9. But could you imagine like missing that email or something and just like spending like 30 racks on the shoe and it not even ending up being your size?
Sheesh.
Yeah,
I
that's a
mean, you know
definite
what?
no-no for Jamaine. Like these got to go on feet.
You damn right. You damn right, man. If I drop 30 racks, best believe I'm wearing those things to Circle K the next day. You know that. You know that.
What's the go-to Circle K pickup?
Sheesh. Well, what was my last Circle K run, man? You know, you got to get some Hawaiian Punch all the time.
Absolutely.
Got to top off with some of them, some limited edition Mountain Dews, whatever it is at the minute. Maybe some honey buns. Let's maybe talk some. What kind of peanuts do I like, man? It depends what kind of mood I'm in. It could be the honey peanuts. It could be the cinnamon peanuts. Just some little trail mix going on. Shake them around a little bit. You know the deal. You know
I know the deal.
that's right.
Something to keep in your fanny pack.
There you go. Oh, now you're talking my language. That's right. Easy access, baby. Easy access.
That's so good. Yeah, you got pop in there, get that Polar Pop, get that hot dog with all the fixins on it, dude.
That's right.
That's a lunch.
Maybe a slush puppy, depending on how cold or hot it is outside. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Sorry, I had a little technical difficulty there for a second. Everybody can see this now, right?
Yes,
Yes,
I can.
sir.
It's beautiful.
Oh, are they ever nice? Tabby, what do we got here?
This is the Cherrywood 2 Low. Got that nice, mainly white upper, big hit of that gray suede on the side. This hints of burgundy, I would call it, all over the shoe. These were supposed to come out this month. They're getting pushed to the spring. We've been a fan of the 2s, where, the 2 lows really growing on us. Jamaine, I'll throw it to you here off the hop. You were expressed some love for the 2s there a couple minutes ago. What's the take on these?
Oh man, come on! No misses at all when it comes to 2s. It's impossible. And these things, again, I'm bringing it back to the builds, man. These new builds, that started out with the off-white lows with that real slant on the toe and
Yeah.
like the real materials is back, man. Like these things are gorgeous. And the best part is like twos aren't selling out, man. Lows specifically. Like
Hmm.
when those last three came out, the that Philippines pair and the Detroit pair, 2 days later, I'm still going on websites just like humming and hawing, deciding if I should have them.
Yeah.
Like then twos, despite what they try to do, will never be the hype. I feel, anyways. Like people who really want twos are always going to be able to get them, and these, man, yeah, must haves, no doubt. Cherrywood, come on now. Nike's history with Cherrywood is unmatched. So this is just another example of them doing that thing. Crazy.
For sure. Yeah, I was even a big fan of that the orange pair they did like this. I think they just called them the Jordan 2 Craft. And yeah, like
Yeah.
you're saying, can still find them on most sites and yeah, just
Yeah.
perfect execution. This is great. That's a good day popping in the store, seeing what's up, maybe try these on, walk out with them.
Boom. You straight. You
That
straight.
Yeah.
suede looks crazy too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I've seen some close-ups and that thing is like thick cut too. That's not like the Nubuck Durabuck stuff they've been using. That looks like legitimate suede. I don't know if it is, but it looks like it is. So guess we'll wait and see.
Fuzzy. He's got them laced right too. God, he looks comfortable. Let's go.
Loose.
What can you tell us about these, Tab Man?
Speaking of destroyed shoes, this is the OVO Air Force One sample. This is a couple years old. Apparently, the right shoe was destroyed. Only the left shoe is in existence. I took this off of PG No's Instagram. He's got some crazy stuff always popping up. Yeah, triple black, patent leather up top, really reminiscent of those ones that came out a year or two ago. Got the OVO owl stitched on the back. Got the OVO on the back tab, and as well as the insole was all stitched up like that as well. So personally, I would not wear these, but personally, if these came out, I would for sure buy them just to have them. This would be a great display shoe, I think, and yeah, cool to see what comes to light. Lord knows what they cook up in the lab that never sees the light of day that they just throw out that would probably just blow all our minds if it came out right. But yeah, cool piece. Thought I'd bring it to the pod.
These look like one of those like Instagram mock-ups, but they were like actually made.
100%.
Um, yeah, I don't do well with patent leather. Um, Same thing as you though. I probably would for sure try for them, but I don't know if they'd hit the toe.
It's got the owl on it. It's hard to say no. Jamaine, we rocking with these?
No, sir. Not gonna be able to do it. Not me, man. Air Force Ones have been like a blind spot for me, man. It kind of been like a blind spot for me. I've had three pairs of Air Force Ones like in my entire, well, I guess life, I guess we could say. And none of them have been lows. I don't know, man. They just don't move me. They never have. There's been some cool limited edition joints. I like the West Indies joints when they came out, and the ones with the crosshatch toe. Ones look like spats. There's some cool ones, but I've never wanted Air Force One lows enough to actually go out and purchase a pair. Even the three pairs I had were all highs. So I'd rock some highs. I mess with the highs a little bit, but lows, no look bounce pass. I'm good.
Bounce back. Not gonna do it.
Tim, what you saying?
Yeah, patent leather has never been attractive to me. It is cool. It's got the OV owl on there. What's on the heel tab of the the Nocta ones that you guys got?
Oh, way to spoil it. It's got the regular Nike on one, and then I do believe it's the left shoe's got that Nocta, that 3-star or 3 shooting star
Oh,
thing.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The trident looking thing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. Sorry to spoil it.
That's how the toe box is on them too, I think, isn't it? Like instead of just like the normal like perforated, it's got like the same kind of like the circles in the toe box are different.
I
Kind of like
think
how the
so.
Nocto logo is.
I think so, and from zooming in on pictures, I do believe the nubs that are normally stars, like for the traction on the sole, are hearts on these still.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Fredo hit on the actual Nocta release, so it comes with the Love You Forever Nike book, so that'll be cool to have in the collection. That's a cool throw in. So excited to get those. That leather looked crazy.
You had a late checkout too. I was shocked that we both
Dude, I woke up from a nap on the couch, which I guess at that hour you could probably just call going to bed. And then, because I texted Shay at like 9:30, they were dropping 10 our time, and I was like, hey, yeah, remember the forces? And he's like, yeah, for sure. And then I wake up at 5 after 10, and I'm like immediately like, oh no. And somehow got in, got out, and then they did sell out too, so I'm
Yeah,
happy.
you were like 10:09. You sent me a screenshot. I was
Hmm.
like, I am shocked that they're still available.
They sat me in the queue for a little bit.
Dude, that's like the Tim Stone buying method. They're like, there's 15,000 people in front of you, and I'm trying my best.
Crazy,
Well, it'd be
crazy,
awesome to
crazy.
have those in hand soon.
Very soon.
Okay, here we go. Ones.
Next, we have the Celtics Jordan 1 high. This is reminiscent of the original black toe Jordan 1. We got that white toe box, black all the way up the where the laces are to the cuff, and that green hit on the back. These are slated to come out April 15th. Regular retail at 250 plus tax. Are we feeling these?
Not over here, not over here. But ones, man, ones are crazy. It's crazy. You said 220. Is that what you said retail is?
I think it's 250, yeah.
250. Bro, I'm old enough to remember when ones were $160, and I was like, oh man, almost $200 for ones. Now 250 for retail ones. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy to me right now, man, because ones are like riding a wave right now that I never thought would happen because for years, ones were always looked at as, they're okay. Get you a couple OG pairs, black and royals. But now, like, everybody needs ones, which is just bananas to me. So they can come out with crazy colors like this. And now they're talking about maybe replacing the holiday 11s with one releases. Like, it's a new day, man. That's crazy. Crazy.
That's sacrilege to the OGs.
It is. But at the same time, man, I'll go against the wave. So if you want to tuck my 11s away for a few years, I'm okay with that. I got all the ones I need. I'm good.
Did you pick up the cherries this weekend?
I did yesterday. It's funny, man. Me going to the store and picking them up at whatever time it was, 9, 8, whatever time they opened. First time in literally 10 years, almost to the day that I did that. Last pair was the playoff 11s back in 2012. And since then, man, I've been cool just getting them online. Cool getting them online.
Yeah.
Woke up early, struck out a couple times. I'm like, okay, let's make a thing of it. Went over to Chinook, made it happen. But it was cool, man, because you see a whole bunch of people that you don't necessarily talk to all the time when you go to the lineups and stuff. And I didn't realize how much I missed that. So I caught up with a whole bunch of peeps yesterday. So it was good times for sure. For sure. Did you guys pick up?
No, sir.
No.
Not an 11s guy, but
Spicy, spicy. What's up? What you like about the 11s?
oh, I didn't think you were gonna press me like that.
Come on now. Come on now. Stand on it. Stand on it.
Okay, it's that mid cut. Typically, how I wear my pants doesn't really sit on it too nice. Um, yeah, I can maybe get down with a nice pair of lows. Just haven't really found a color that really screams at me. And yeah, that patent leather. It's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm just like okay with. So I never push myself to like be like I need this. I'm getting it. Whatever, right? So it's just always turns into a different purchase, I suppose.
Got you. And I can respect that. Good. Because there's a whole bunch of people copping 11s out here who got no business copping 11s just because they feel like they should. That's what
Yes.
everyone else is doing. So I got to do it. You got to buy shit because you love it, man. So I respect that. No doubt.
Looking at your homie's reel this week, Adam Diesel Power put up like every one of the 11s going back to whenever they started doing this holiday thing. There were a
Yeah.
few in there, like the 2016, I think. It was just an all black pair that I was like, ooh, and they were cut a little different, like sort of a sharper angle or something. It was the first time I went, okay, Adam's been talking about these. Maybe I would. Maybe I would. But the white and
Yeah.
red is so shiny. I guess you got to love it.
Got to. Got to. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. And yeah, when it comes to the patent leather cut, like pre 2016, the playoff pair, well, the playoff PEs, aka Space Jams, they had them pretty low cut with the patent leather, and they went back to this higher cut because it's more like the original pair, which is funny because when you get an original pair, these newer pairs are like half of a millimeter higher still than the original pairs.
Right.
So they're like really overdo it with the patent leather. But as me, who's been someone who's been down with 11 since like the beginning, man, like not since 96, because I wasn't really messing around with Jordans until probably about 99. So when that first retro set came around in 2000, 2001, I was here for 11s. since then I wanted them all, man. So I've snatched them all. So if you've seen Adam's collection, you've seen my collection of 11s the same way. So it's crazy.
I love it. Yeah, that Space Jam pair is funny you bring it up. That's the pair for me that I'm always like, oh, should I do it? Like, like just because it's so classic, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, yeah, must haves for
Mm-hmm.
me for sure.
All right. Next pair. More ones. Shay.
Hmm.
So yeah, these are the Zoom comforts for Valentine's Day next year. Rumored for a Valentine's Day release. I'm assuming they're on a women's exclusive. Red suede with a white, maybe even like sail leather. Coolest hit on these is definitely the anytime anywhere stitch on the back of both. Kind of reminds me of the Supreme Dunks.
Kind of
Um,
reminds me of Sneaker Show podcast because you can catch us anytime, anywhere on all your favorite platforms.
yeah,
That's a
there you
pro
go.
right there. That's a pro.
I don't know. I've never been one to look at a Zoom Comfort and be like, "Oh, these are super cool," but I think these are sweet. They really give off those like Valentine's Day vibes. And I'm always one for a good like holiday themed shoe. Um, yeah, I want to hear what you guys think.
They remind me of like the heart-shaped tub in a like $5 an hour motel.
I can see that. I can most definitely see that.
This is the coin operated mattress PE.
Yeah. But the like
Yeah.
cursive on the back, totally. I can see why you're bringing them, Fredo, because that reminds me of you and those Supreme Dunks for sure. This seems like something you would wear.
I don't even know if I would wear them, but I just like I don't know. It's the whole like Valentine's Day or like holiday theme. I always seem to love, but
And you're a
they're different for
sweetheart,
sure.
Just a
deep
big love
down.
guy.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
feels here on the podcast. That's cute, boy.
Jermaine, what
I
do you think
mean,
of these?
it's another one. It's another one for me, man. These things come out all the time. As I said, they're never been huge on my radar. Like with the hundreds of pairs I have, I only have two pairs of ones. So like, it's another day, another Air Jordan 1 comes out. It's cool, you know. Cool color blocking as always. Details are pretty dope on this one looking at it. It's funny because when they usually do like the comfort pairs with the Zoom Air insoles, sometimes it got kind of crazy with the upper and those kind of bananas, but this is a pretty traditional looking one, more or less. So, it's cool. It's cool. I'll tell you what, I do want the insole out of there, man. I'm down for Zoom Air insoles.
Mm,
Anytime I throw that in something else for sure. But it's there. It exists. It's cool.
Tab, what do you think?
Great execution for a holiday pair for sure. Nothing I'm trying to put in the collection, but very cool nonetheless.
Let's slide. So this is our first full look at the Run the Jewels dunks. We had like a tease and we spoke about it, and we, I think, have something even better than what we were hoping for. The suede on these is bonkers. It's 3 shades of blue and then like this fuchsia hot pink swoosh. It's hot for sure. There's something about the laces. They're textured. I haven't seen that before. There's some gold printing on the tongue. You get the Run the Jewels logos on the heel tab. It looks great with pink socks. The sole is translucent. It's got some writing underneath it. They're hot. They're real hot. I really like the looks of these. You do get some regular oval SB laces with them, as well as these like rib for her pleasure versions. Ew. The tongue is leather. The rest is just this beautiful suede, and I'm real excited about these. Tabby, I'm going to go to you because I know that you'll pick up dunks. Will you pick these up?
Can I ask you a question first?
Hmm.
Can you name 3 of their songs?
RTJ songs. Well, if you gave me a minute.
Clickety click, clack, clack, clack.
If I'm buying them, I'd have a better answer.
Yeah, fair enough. I've got a couple on my phone, but like, don't ask me what they're called.
It's hard, dude.
Anyways.
It's like political hip hop, and like I just don't know. Like I'm not as plugged in as maybe you need to be to enjoy Run the Jewels.
Yeah, there's a couple bangers for sure, but yeah, I
Yeah.
know what you mean. Cool pair. You're right. Am I trying to pick these up? Well, I'm not paying resale for them, I tell you that. I love a good collab shoe. I especially love a good music collab shoe. Cool colorway, special pair, something that if you got on, somebody's probably going to stop you and ask what it is. So you better know three of their songs. Um, yeah, I don't hate it. Could pick it up. That's where I'll put it.
It's a solid maybe. Shay
Uh, they're cool. Not for me. I'd probably pass on them, but cool concept.
and Jamaine.
I
What's
think they're
up?
hard, man. I think they're hard. They're built well. I love the clear outsole, and like I couldn't wait for like 5, 6, 7 years down the line when that thing starts to yellow a little bit. I think these things will look prime
Mm.
right then, no doubt. So I'm into these. I wouldn't pick them up, but they're hard, man. No doubt. I love the build on them for sure. And I can't really say I'm into Run the Jewels that much, but Killer Mike pre-Run the Jewels was my dude. Dungeon Family representative Killer Mike was my man. So adding these to the collection wouldn't be something I'd be looking to do. But if I fell into them somehow, hey man, I wouldn't be mad.
He's fascinating, dude. I've heard him on podcasts and he runs deep. He's a really, really interesting dude.
He does, no doubt.
We've got one more pair to talk about, and then we're going to play Does It Fit with our guy who definitely has some fits. These look awful familiar. Tabasco. What are we looking at?
We get some bunnies here, and they're not bad. Anyways, slated to release early 2023, 5,000 individually numbered pairs. We've got the Year of the Rabbit Jordan 1 Low. This is very reminiscent to that Travis Reverse Mocha Low, but I'm almost rocking with this more. Like we got that nice mocha hit on the toe box, got that premium leather. The suede is just crazy. Nice cream swoosh, cream midsole with that gold hit on the back tab. You got an individually numbered pair, big fuzzy laces. Oh man, there is nothing wrong with these. Perfect colors. These are going with all your fits. I love them. I'd take them. Hopefully, more a more affordable option than that Travis Low. I'd be down to pay resale for these. I love it. I'm all in. Year of the Rabbit. Let's go. Tim, I'll throw it to you just because it seems like your color scheme here. What you thinking?
Yeah, I love the colors. Interesting lace, that fuzzy bunny rabbit sort of look. They had to do like the red tongue tag too. Hey, it's just so close to the Travs. Do you think people at Jordan Brand are familiar with Travis Scott? It's
Could
I love suede, dude. I do.
Give me one second. I can tee something up here. Could you imagine? And they're like, so yeah, we came up with this Year of the Rabbit shoe. And then they're like, oh, well. Game over. Game over. But they pushed it through. So who knows which one came first, hey? Like, I'd love to find out which shoe was drawn up prior. Who really did it first. But I'm rocking with them.
The thing I like the most is that fuzzy insole. Like I love that like terry cloth insole on the old Reeboks. It's just so comfortable and it wears really well. There's a lot to love about these, but with only 5,000 pairs, dude, that seems impossible.
You gotta want them.
You can make it happen. Believe me, like coming from someone with pairs that are like numbered a lot less than 5,000, you can make it happen. You can make it happen.
Fair.
And I think these are clean too. Like as you said, you guys nailed all of the best points, man. They got the Zoom Air insole. Is that what I saw as well?
No, that was
I was at the next
that was
slide?
for the Valentine's Day pair. It was just out of order.
Oh, okay, yeah, that confused me. But yeah, no, they're clean, man.
Oh, yeah,
Good
sorry.
build on them. Gold hit on the heel. Like, yeah, solid pair, no doubt.
Fredo.
I don't think I'd do the fuzzy laces, but apart from that, yeah, these are super hard. They'd be a super easy wear. Yeah, I don't know. Those colors together, you can't really go wrong.
Absolutely. Little easier to wear than a giant backward swoosh as well. So we love it.
Yeah, and people who don't know are gonna think you're just in the Fugazi Travs. Like nice
They,
reverse mochas.
they know enough to know what the Travs are, but not enough to.
It's a very select sneakerhead that's judging me.
To know that there's only 5,000 pairs of
Yeah,
these.
that is a small Venn diagram.
Yeah, so one of these pictures I had out of order. Okay, dang. All
It's
right.
okay.
That's
It's
all right.
all good.
Okay, I'm going to queue up some pictures here. Let's
All
throw it to the
right.
fit man.
Here we go. Does it fit? I am here. I'm your host, Young Tabasco, the Fit Man. And for the uninitiated, if the outfit is going off, we're really feeling it, we're going to say it fits. If it's on maybe a different wavelength, we're going to simply say it doesn't fit. And we can say what we like about it, what we don't, really debate it from there. Today, we have DeMar DeRozan and the podcast's very own Jamaine. So let's
Oh,
get after it. We've got DeMar DeRozan here. He's got the Louis tote bag, the Louis backpack with that almost washed denim print to it. Classic white on white Air Force. That brand new essential sweatsuit with the shirt jacket on top. And I am feeling this. Minus those expensive ass bags, this is something I am stepping out in quite frequently right now. getting the sweatsuit going, getting the jacket going, just being comfy and being out there. So this fits top to bottom for me. I love it. I'm gonna throw it to Tim next, and we'll go from there.
Oh my God. Could you imagine having one of these bags? Could you imagine? And then having both and looking like it's no thing. Please, I'm just stepping on the bus here. This is all put together so well. I love the way that he pulls up the pants so that you can really get a look at how he's rocking these forces. That's a fit. I'm in.
Shay,
Yeah, those bags go stupid. Yeah, just like how he's wearing the pants and how comfy he looks. Gotta say it fits.
can't hate that. Jermaine, what you saying?
um, I mean, yeah, not for me. Not for me. Doesn't fit. Doesn't fit for me. It's like it's easy. The colors are a little bit too muted. I like my colors to hit a little bit, even in
Mm-hmm.
the winter months. I don't know, man. I don't know. This to me personally, like not knowing DeMar, obviously, but like it looks like this is like something that like a stylist brought to him and be like, here, this is just hot shit, and that shit just like irks me to no end. I don't know. DeMar's the dude when it comes to shoes, so like I can understand that maybe he picked the uptowns, but I don't know. I don't know. This just looks a little too easy to me. I don't know. It's just there, you know.
Fair
Not my
You're
style.
enough.
judging him. Look at his face.
I'm sorry, Demar. I got
He's
to be
like,
real,
come on.
man. I got to be real. I got to be straight up, man. I got to keep it a buck. It's like it's cool. The stuff like it's not a bad fit, but I don't know. It just seems kind of off the mannequin, you know. To me, anyways.
I
Like to
wish
me,
for the jacket he would have did blue, like something blue instead of black,
Mm-hmm.
or did like just black and
Brown or
white.
tan.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
He's like, these aren't even my bags. I was just carrying them over to the bus. This isn't part of it. All right.
next. All
Talk
right.
about colors popping.
Let's go.
See,
There's
now you understand why my answer came from from the Mars fit. Look at this
Yeah.
dude.
you put that on a tee without knowing that it was there. So I'm gonna toss it to you now, and I'll let you run us through this outfit, and we'll
Oh,
go from there. Because who better than the fit man himself in this category, right? Let's go.
come on now. Come on now. The Ahmed Johnson, if you know, you know, boot. The 1992 leather, you hear me now? Leather Air Jordan knit pack. Come on, man. With the zip, you can't beat that. A couple, you know, easy. I think these sweats came out last year, so nothing special on the sweats. It's whatever on the Jumpman set. 2015 hairs, you know, it's cool too. It's cool too. But the tee, man, the tee is what sets it off for me. And this is a light fit too. This is chilling on a summer day or whatever day it was. Just went out, snapped a few real quick. I got the Miami Heat colors on the Florida Marlins throwback as well up top. I don't know. It's light. It's light, man. I love myself some knit bags. If you don't know me, now you know. I love waist bags and all, especially vintage ones. I love vintage ones. So when I was able to snatch up that 92 bag, probably about I don't know 6 or 7 months ago overseas, man, it was a must. So that thing it goes for me. It's light. It works. I got my man Ahmed on the shirt. Like I'm happy, man. Look at me over there. Look at me.
That's a real smile.
That's right. They're genuine.
Oh, putting things in your pockets is for suckers. The
Yeah, it is.
waist bag's
Come
where
on
it's
now.
at. Yeah.
You know what time it is. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, it fits 1000%. Look how happy he is.
This absolutely fits. Yeah, I gotta go with it. He's got the wrestling tee on, so that's an automatic W for me. I love your love for the fanny pack. Like I seen pictures on your Instagram, and you're holding them like Paul Bearer used to hold the urn. You know what I mean? Like yeah, like it's just the. I'd like to think if if somebody got their hands in that fanny pack, that'd be what's controlling you, maybe.
Exactly. That's it, man. That's it. I'm here for the pack, bro. I'm
Got
here
the
for the
soul in that bag. Yeah, I love it. This fits for sure. Fredo, give us your take, brother.
Yeah, it's like a combination of just like so cool and so comfy. This definitely fits.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Cool and comfy, man. I like it. I like it. Like, I'm in sweats a lot. I got a lot of different colored sweats. So that's why looking back at the Mars fit, I'm like, it's cool, but maybe flip the colors up. I don't know, man. I need my colors to like to hit. And like I'm not even like out there being like, oh, I'm looking for colors that like are loud and are pop. I'm just naturally drawn to those colors. So when I come out here and I see the yellow sweats, I'm like, yeah. I see the red Marlins throwback. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I'm not like, oh, this will hit. I'm like just naturally drawn to those colors. So I just throw it together real quick. Obviously, like I said, start with the sneakers. So the first thing I knew I was rocking was the hairs that day, and just go up from there, build up.
Gold looks so good with the yellow too. This is all
Doesn't
so
it?
good.
Doesn't it?
Let's see what else we got here. This
Just a
guy.
Oh
gold
boy.
mine on your Instagram, dude. This was one of the easiest ones we've done with a guest. I love it. Run us through this one again,
Okay.
please.
Okay. I can't, where was this, man? It doesn't matter where it was. Regardless, I'm rocking that. I think that's the 91 starter with the Florida Marlins teal. Had to rock it with the turtleneck from the same year as well. Throwback come on now. Got to have the turtleneck on with the throwback, looking like early 90s NFL coach or baseball player in the offseason or something. Come on now. I got the Nike sportswear tracks on. I can't remember where or when I got those joints, but a favorite of mine for sure. I love Nike sportswear. But the piece de resistance of this is the Soul Fly 23s. My top three collabs for Soulfly include these 23s for sure. I love these. Love these joints so much. I rock the hell out of them. If you know me, you know that. And obviously, man, come on, with the Marlins throwback and the Marlins turtleneck, it just had to happen. I just made it happen, man. And that's how we have this beautiful piece in front of us here.
The glasses are hilarious, dude. They're like windows for your face. It looks so
Better believe it. Better
good.
believe it.
Not
I'm today I
everybody
got
can pull that off. That looks so good on you.
Dude, dog, brother, the wind doesn't stand a chance with anything in this photo.
killed it that day. I killed it that day. Wind was out of there. Out of
Wind
there
was,
completely.
wind was in shambles, bro.
Right.
You look so cool. You look like you bullied the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, dude. Like,
Bro,
so
someone
good.
said that.
I
Someone said out
love
that
it.
day I look like one of the full force dudes from House Party. Remember House Party 1 or 2 with the full force dudes, the bullies, man? That's what I was looking like. So it's funny that you say
I love
Just a
that.
thug. Yeah, unanimous. This fits.
Turtleneck and chain. Let's go.
Come on now. That's an undefeated combo.
Yeah.
Like in any setting. You can dress that up, dress that down. Turtleneck with a little rope around, maybe a little herringbone like I got there, man. Undefeated.
You can't be walking around in something like this and having a bad day. If somebody sees you like with
No.
you got to be feeling it the whole time.
Got to, man. Got to. How could you not? Out there busting the wind's ass, rocking soul flies. Come on now. No stopping me.
Can you even picture? I can't even picture somebody frowning in this thing, man. Like, you don't put this on if you're a sad dude. This is not in a sad man's closet, that's for sure.
Only reason you don't see my chiclet shining because I was mid sentence. I was saying something. But believe me, if I was saying nothing, I would have been cheesing.
You're probably cutting a promo there, dude.
I probably was. I probably was.
Pushing positivity full time. All right, we got one more slide here, and it's on.
And
Hey.
this one is my favorite of the three, no bias, but run us through this the third time, my guy.
Well, you know me, man. Like Marlon's hat, yet again, the breast cancer joint up top with the pink. Love that thing. Love that thing. We're going down. Got ourselves a little gold rope sitting on top of a If You Know, You Know Heart Foundation boot. 1997 Heart Foundation. Unstoppable. Unstoppable. What else we got? What else? We got the Michael Kors on the left. MK Gold shining down to the this is a new waist bag. A lot of my waist bag, like I said, I like the vintage joints, but I think this one was I think that one was brand new. So the rare, like, current waist bag for me, which is, like I said, is not my move, but I threw it on that day. Nike Everyday joints in the shy pink. That thing goes with everything. Like, shy pink, man, is neutral as they come. You can put that with anything. The socks, man. I love the socks in this fit because those socks are from 1991 vintage joints that I got a couple years ago. So, like, the vintage sock. You can't really tell from that picture. Maybe if you zoomed in, but these aren't the ones that are coming out now. These are real like gems of socks for
And
sure.
look how white they are.
I know, which is crazy. Because in person, it must be the picture. Because in person, they got the off white for sure going on. They're pretty yellow now. And something light on the feet. The 2012 cement Air Jordan 4s. Something like Jumpman on the back. It's just a little. I wasn't that day. I knew I was going to be around a bunch of boozed up people, a bunch of alcohol. So I kept it. Just in case if something happened to them, I'd be okay with it. So 2012 Air Jordan 4s. And shout out to my guy in the pic. That's the Wrestling Classic on Instagram. That's my guy, man. We go back a little bit. So it was cool seeing him that day. He's got the vintage Bret the Hitman Hart joint on as well. So shouts to him if he sees this. Justin, my guy.
I love the way the red on the Jumpman goes with the pink and the Canadian flag in the center of the shirt. It's not by accident, I know. And the gold on the waist bag with the little bits of gold on the shirt, and of course the watch. I mean, it's coming together. You like the waist bag a little bigger like that? I mean, you can really fill them up.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? I'm not mad at some of these new ones. They're making them big. You can get them everything in there, man. This one too had like a couple dividers in there, so you can really split shit up if you're trying to keep it separated. So that's why I wasn't mad at this modern waist bag, man. I'm not mad at all. It did its thing.
Anytime I do that, anytime I'm like, okay, I put the cash back here, put the wallet here, I got the phone here, and then you go to start looking for it, you're like, God damn it, which one was where? Keep it straight. The solid one package is where it's at for me. I'm just
No doubt.
terrible at keeping track. Love the glasses, love that thin chain. Dude, we're never going to put up a bad picture, but this is the best of them all, I think.
This is
Yeah.
such a like me fit, I feel like.
Yes.
Like, this is something like exactly like I would wear in the summer. Just like crazy color shorts with a vintage tee. Dope fitted. This hits.
That's got to speak the most volumes, I think, to this outfit is like the three of us, well, the four of us even have completely different styles all over the map, but this is something that would transcend all four of us, and we would gladly throw it on. So, guys got the golden key right here. This is the universal fit.
What's up,
Can you
man?
imagine
Bringing
seeing
everybody together?
a mannequin like this, and all of us are like, we'll take what's on the mannequin?
That
No,
is
I
a gu-
would.
Oh yeah.
No doubt, no doubt. And I went for the tuck that day, man. Sometimes you gotta tuck that joint in. Sometimes the shirt gotta be tucked. Sometimes if it's a little long, I like to
Yeah.
tuck that shit in a little bit, get that going so I can really get the waist bag on display.
Yes.
That's right.
Excellent point.
That's
Are you,
right.
are you a full tuck guy or do you do the Gretzky go half tuck?
It depends on the shirt. It also depends. It depends on a lot of things. If I go half tuck, if I go full tuck, if I go no tuck at all, it really depends on the fit itself. But this day, it was a must to get it all in there because I had to get, like I just said, everything showcased as far as the bag was concerned.
I have for sure thought, oh no, there's going to be a bunch of drunk idiots at this event. I'm not putting on the real heat because I'm worried about people stepping and spilling for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's
That
real.
was where I was. That was where I was that day. So, man,
Leather only.
Yeah,
that's
got
right.
wiped down.
That's right.
Well, we got a couple of minutes left. If you guys got any more questions for Jamaine, we can wrap.
I was just gonna ask if you have any idea how many like total pairs you have right now.
Man, ballpark between I would say between 250 and maybe 270, kind of bouncing around there a little bit. It's down a little bit from some older years. I've been getting rid of a bunch of things that don't really find the time to wear. Like there was a time when I was buying everything back, like my last days working at Foot Locker. If it came out, I was buying it, and there's a bunch of colorways I look at. It's like nah. So I've been trimming down a little bit. So yeah, I would say like ballpark 250, 270 range, and honestly, maybe shrinking. Like I'm still picking up pairs, but not as much as I'm moving some of my old ones. So maybe about 250 and shrinking. I'd like to get it down to around two, you know?
Damn. Well, if you're ever removing any size 12s, let me know.
Oh, you a 12? Yeah. I've been letting some 12s go. Okay. I got a bunch of people I hit up when I'm moving pairs. So if you wear 12, I got some older 12s with a little tight. So I can definitely let you know for sure.
Hell yeah.
What kind of shoes were coming through when you were wearing stripes for Foot Locker?
Oh man, my Foot Locker years were 04 to 2009. So we're talking like, well, when '08 came around and it was the countdown packs every month was bananas. Like to have two new Air Jordans every month. And I know now that sounds like that's regular. It never used to be like that. Air Jordan used to drop 5 times a year, maybe 5 colorways, maybe 6. So when 2008 came around and every single month had a release pair of Air Jordans, well, two of them together, I feel like that changed the game because from then on, Jordans came out all the time. But before then, man, it was rare. It was rare. But some earlier ones, the very first pair I bought when I started at Foot was the Air Jordan 19 West Regionals. So that's what they got like the black patent leather up front, white in the back, with a little bit of gold hits. Those were just kind of coming off the wall on clearance when I started. The Aquas when they first dropped, the Aqua 8s, those were huge when those first came back. I think that was the beginning of '08, if I remember, maybe the end of '07. Can't remember exactly, but those came out. Military 4s dropped in '06. Fire Red Spike 4s dropped in '06 as well. Those were crazy. What else? '04, the Olympic 7s when they came back for the first time was bananas. Still got that pair somewhere. Low 2s as well that year. White and Varsity Red came out. White and Varsity Maize too. White and yellow, fresh as hell. When back then, man, the ones that came out were mids, and like I cannot do mid ones. It's highs or lows. So we're talking 9 eyelets. We're talking the lows only. But there was a time I don't know if mid still dropped. Do mid still come out? Mid ones they do, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh
Yes. Yeah. I can't. It couldn't be me, man. Could not be me. But at that time, there was no highs. The highs came out in '01, and like they were tough to get. But like coming out every week with the mids, so I was there. I skipped all the ones, and yeah, man, a couple of bronze came through. I picked up the Zoom Generations when those first dropped, and Nike basketball retros I would hit every now and then, some shocks and stuff like that, but kept it pretty light.
My God, we got through a lot of words with you, man. You really brought the energy, your memory of what you've seen, what you've been through, where you've been outside for so long. It's just
Yeah.
it's been a blessing having you here with the history. We appreciate your time, Jamaine. Thank you for being on Sneaker Show. Can you just tell people where to find you online?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And first of all, I'd like to appreciate y'all for having me on, man. Thank you guys. Like I said, I met you guys. Came out to was it you guys' first show that you came out this past year?
It was Tim's first.
Yeah,
Tim
first
first.
time at the
Beautiful.
Calgary show. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. That's what's up. No, man. Yeah, I remember talking to y'all guys then. I saw Tabasco do work with the push-ups on stage. He earned that off white pair, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, man, you guys can find me on Instagram at the Jamaine Way on Instagram. Hit me up there. I also do broadcasting as well. So if you tune in to either AC TV or Canada West TV, U Sport as well, I'm out there broadcasting for the University of Calgary Dinos, St. Trojans, also the Okotoks baseball team. I'm on their broadcast as well. So if those are any of your squads, you've heard my voice, and look for me to keep that going here in 2023. So tune in to me there. But yeah, man, hit me up on Instagram and we can chat sneakers, we can chat wrestling, we can chat whatever you want.
I love it. We gotta get it figured. I know we were talking with Adam next, Dungeon Wrestling. We gotta bomb up there, take it in with you guys. Well,
Yes,
just,
sir.
just
February.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go.
February. Make it happen. Make it happen for sure.
Let's go. Yeah, let's make it work. That'll be so much fun. So,
Definitely, definitely.
all right, we'll
Put me
be.
in your next push-up competition. I'm ready.
Yeah, I
There you
couldn't
go.
have I couldn't have won that without the great commentary there. That's all. I was so jacked up.
That's what's up, bro. When I saw you hit the stage in the Soul Train throwback, I'm like, this dude's gonna win, man. You don't come here with the Don Cornelius on your chest and not win. This guy's gonna take it for sure.
She's got
doubt.
James Brown. There's no way he loses. Yeah.
That's right. That's right, man. And you came through for me. I called you winning, and you made me look like a genius. So I appreciate that.
There was a moment like when you asked, "What's your name?" And he was like, "Young Tabasco." He's like, "Young Tabasco." Okay, then who's this next guy? He's like, "I'm just Justin."
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, way to take
Yeah,
the
that's
air
when
out
I
of
knew
there.
that dude. He was cooked, man. He was cooked at that point. That's when he
Yeah.
was good.
Don't have to worry about that guy.
You're gonna lose.
Fantastic.
Well, this has been a rad episode. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We're out. See you next week.
Peace.